Hello, my name is Ivan Aguirre, and this is my social media strategic plan. So, to begin, I'd like to take you all to a small place known as Cabazon, California, which is more well known for its dinosaurs than it is its public library. And one of the reasons that this public library isn't more well known is due to the fact that their social media at the moment is underutilized for a large section of the population within Cabazon, California. Cabazon Public Library is one of 35 libraries under the Riverside County Library System. As a public library, the branch serves a diverse community located in Cabazon, California, which itself is an unincorporated area neighboring the Morongo Indian Preserve. Currently, Cabazon Public Library has two main social media platforms, one of which is going widely underused. So, we're actually going to propose a heavier use of the social media platform known as Instagram, which is a visually centric social media platform that allows users to share photos, videos, and stories. It's a powerful tool for engagement through its diverse features such as posts, stories, reels, and IGTV. One of the main reasons we want to bring Instagram into the forefront of the Cabazon Public Library is the fact that Instagram is the second most used social media tool for ages 30 to 49, with approximately 59% of U.S. adults using it and showing a growing trend with each new year. Cabazon, California itself boasts a total of 59.68% of family households, with a median age of 38.3, all of which fall into the fact that Instagram is more than likely widely being used by this population and demographic within Cabazon, California. So, with the strategic plan, we are hoping to increase the numbers of followers by 5% of family households each month for a total of 12 months within the age range of 30 to 40 years of age, meaning 20 new followers per month by way of Instagram. To accomplish this objective, we have to ask ourselves, what features would we use when implementing Instagram more widely within Cabazon Library? We would utilize story features for engagement prior to an event that previews event activities in conjunction with regular posts that show save-the-date details to events. Reels will also be utilized to have quick highlights of events that have already passed to build interest in ongoing activities at the library. So, to do that, we would need to implement certain changes to the Cabazon Library and its staff to ensure that the strategic plan works in accomplishing its objective. So, a social media team would need to be built, which would be a small team of 3 library staff with responsibilities including updating, maintaining, and responding to interactions on Instagram on a monthly rotation. We would need to look into sustainability, which means keeping a posting schedule for all social media content, 3 to 4 posts per week for the main feed, real-time posting during events, and preview posts in the form of reels. Cost: Instagram is free to use, and Canva is paid for by the county system currently, so no branch needs to take out of its own funds for providing a premium service in content creation in the form of Canva. And as far as time goes, approximately 10 hours per week for content creation, posting, and engagement, which translates to 2 hours off desk daily for social media implementation. For that social media team, training would need to be involved, which means initial training sessions for staff members on features and best practices. We would also need to market the tool, so there would be an announcement of Instagram as a viable social media for the library, which means we would use posters, flyers, and bookmarks in the libraries, announce on library's website and other social media platforms, word of mouth and in-library announcements during events. We would have a metric goal, of course, which would mean increasing the number of followers by 5% each month for 12 months, indicating 20 new followers per month. There would also be a metric intake of tracking the number of likes, comments, shares, and story views. We would need to monitor the increase in program attendance and library visits, of course, for anything that was promoted through Instagram to see if a real-time change is happening. As far as the intake of these metrics, monthly reviews to track progress and adjust strategies, quarterly detailed reports to analyze trends and outcomes. In breaking down each of these steps within the strategic plan, firstly, the social media team, which would be built out of 3 staff members, would include the roles of content creator, content poster, and content reviewer. Content creator, of course, would need to create content for Instagram. They would have time regularly off of normal library duties to create content in staff rooms. The content poster, which would be in charge of scheduling posts and interacting with the platform and its audience. Content reviewer, to review all content for errors or needed updates before being given to the content poster. In terms of sustainability, a large part of the social media strategic plan would be scheduling to make sure that the posts are there consistently and the quality of post is always similar to the one that came before, which would have to be a high one, targeting the demographic that we are hoping to target in the 30 to 40-year-old range. Cost and time, like I've said before, no cost, content creation, Canva Premium would be utilized, time, monthly rotation of staff time, which would equal to 10 hours per week overall. Training, we would need to train the social media team in role expectations and timelines. For the content creator, they would need to know how to use Canva and design principles, how to understand trends, demographic marketing. For the content poster, how to use Meta Business Suite Planner, when is the best day and time of day for users, and for the content reviewer to be familiar with branding and marketing guidelines. Also to know basics of human factors in design, which would mean things like knowing what the best color font is with the best color background, and also implementing any brand and marketing guidelines that are already present in the county system. For marketing, in terms of where it'll be announced, Cabazon Library does not have its own website, but does appear within the county website, which is rivlib.net. Pre-existing social media platforms such as Facebook would have an announcement for the Instagram usage, in-person promotional materials in the forms of calendars and bookmarks, and indoor TV displays. For metrics, a monthly follower count would be needed. It would be taken at the beginning of the month, end of the month, and there would also be an intake of content engagement and follower correlation. Now, on this screen, we see samples of what something might look like for this demographic at the Cabazon Library. In the first, on the left-hand side, you see there are 2 images with an arrow in the middle. This represents what a story feature or a reel might look like, specifically for this program that currently does not exist at the Cabazon Library, but is one that would appeal to a family household that may be in the 30 to 40-year-old age demographic. Things like, every week we build new STEAM projects, every week you build new memories, would appeal to the family-centric part of a family household demographic. On the right-hand side, you see what would be considered a normal post on Instagram with the square dimensions. It has everything you would need for an event, save the date style post. Tells you the date. Join us every Thursday at 10 a.m. for Block Builders, fun for the whole family. And it also involves a family as its centerpiece. As we conclude our social media strategic plan for the Cabazon Library, we are excited about the opportunities ahead to enhance our online presence and engage more deeply with this community. By implementing these strategies, we aim to increase awareness of programs, services, and foster a sense of connection among the targeted demographic to expand and reach new audiences. All in all, together we can make Cabazon Library a vibrant hub of learning, creativity, and community,